Alright guys, now we're looking at number 19, and there's no figure, so we're just going to use the information in the problem to try to find the solution. Number 19, it says, find the measure of angle A if A is complementary to B. Complementary is a key word. It's a very special term. It doesn't mean that you tell someone they're beautiful all the time, although Miss Moore welcomes that. Go ahead, you can call me beautiful anytime. But in this case, in geometry, complementary is when you're talking about two angles that together have a sum of 90 degrees. So we are told that angle A, whoever he is, wherever he is, plus angle B are complementary, so that I know that they equal 90 degrees. They also give me some more information. They said that angle B is supplementary to angle C. So I'm just going to write that. Angle B is supplementary to angle C. So hopefully you remember that supplementary adds to 180. Supplementary angles add up to 180. And so now let's keep reading. They tell us more information. Angle B is 15x minus 2. Angle C is 25x plus 22. Well, that looks like it'll be more helpful here where I have an equation with information about B and C. Angle B is 15x minus 2, so I can substitute that in where that was. Angle C is 25x plus 22. I know that angle B and C are supplementary. So that means I'd add them and set them equal to 180. So now I have enough information to solve this equation for x, which I'm sure will be useful whenever you have a variable. Find out what it is and then go from there. I'm going to combine my like terms because I have two items that are similar. I have a 15x and a 25x on the same side of the equal sign, so I can just smush them all together and get 40x. I also need to combine the integers that are on the same side. I have an integer of a negative 2 and I have an integer of a positive 22. When I combine those, my result is positive 20. And then on the right side, I still have that 180 hanging out over there. I'm going to keep using my algebra skills, my awesome algebra skills that all of you have, to finish solving this equation for x. 40x is equal to 160. Divide both sides by 40. So now I can say that 160 divided by 40, x is 4. So now if x is 4, then that means that angle B is 15 times 4 minus 2, which is 58. Okay, I'm still supposed to find the measure of A. I have B. B is not A. But B and A have a connection. Together, they add up to 90 degrees. So angle A plus angle B, who is now 58 degrees, together equal 90. So I can find that easily. Angle A is whatever 90 minus 58 is, and hopefully it's 32. .32 degrees is the measure of angle A. Next problem, number 20. Find the measure of angle VSW. I'm going to say hello to angle VSW. And so we're looking for this guy if WSR, what is this guy? And VSW are complementary. And the measure of WSR is 4 times the measure of VSW. I do not know if you are as excited as I am, because we have some great information that is really going to help us solve this problem. First piece of information that they gave us is the word complementary. If this little angle right here and this little angle right here are complementary, then that's great, because that makes this a right angle. That's helpful. Then if WSR, which is this guy, is 4 times the measure of VSW. Okay, well that would be great, but I have no idea what VSW is. Guess I'm going to call that one X. And if this guy is 4 times that, guess I got to call him 4X, right? Then my angle addition postulate says that if I have 2 angles inside of a big angle, I can add those 2 bad boys to equal the entire angle. And we know that since they're complementary, the entire angle measure is 90. Are you guys having as much fun as I am? 4x plus x is 5x. 5x equals 90. Solve for x. I have a nice, lovely x right here. 90 divided by x. But that would be great, and we would be done if the problem was asking for x. And I know some of you are tempted to pick answer J. Avoid that temptation, because we are being asked to find the measure of VSW. Trick question. So VSW happens to be the exact same thing as x. So ignore what Miss Moore just said and go with J, because I did not read the instructions carefully. And even though I am a superhuman, I do make mistakes. So in this case, and this will not always happen, guys, but x, our missing variable, happened to be our angle measure. That will not always happen, but in this case it did. So okay. The answer is J. I should probably just re-record this whole thing, but I'm tired, so you guys need to know that J is the correct answer.